where humanity and nature coexist. Third, mutual learning among civilizations is essential for deepening harmony and coexistence. Human progress depends on dialogue and exchange. Xi Jinping, the governance of vision of a systematic way, offering guidance for advancing global modernization and fostering a flourishing garden of world civilizations. Volume 5, President Xi Jinping introduced the Global Civilization Initiative, calling on all countries to respect cultural diversity, uphold the shared values of humanity, and jointly advance human civilization. With more than 5,000 years of uninterrupted history, continues to provide deep cultural nourishment for China's modernization. Crossroads of cultures has long been part of this exchange. 600 years ago, Zheng He, the great Ming Dynasty navigator, visited Mombasa and Malindi. Today, China-Kenya cultural exchanges continue to flourish. During the recent China-Kenya culture and tourism season, events such as acrobatic exchanges and Chinese culinary competitions injected vivid energy into our people-to-people interactions. Next year will mark the China-Africa Year of People-to-People Exchanges. We look forward to working with Kenya to deepen mutual learning, carry forward our long-standing friendship, and set an example for implementing the Global Civilization Initiative. Fourth, women cooperation is vital to China-Africa community with a shared future, and building this community is a core requirement of Chinese modernization as the world undergoes profound changes unseen in a century. President Xi Jinping proposed the major concept of a community with a shared future for humanity, answering the fundamental questions as what kind of building. Xi Jinping, the governor of China, charts the evolution of this concept from a Chinese consensus and from a shared vision to concrete actions. Volume 5 offers a systematic elaboration of a better world. China and Africa are a complementary community future. From China's principles of sincerity, real results, humility, and good faith in 2013 to the joint building of a new era, all-weather China-Africa community with a shared future in 2024. Our relationship has made historic strides. Looking ahead, China stands ready to strengthen solidarity and cooperation with Kenya and all African partners. We will work together to implement the 4 global initiatives, advance quality Belt and Road cooperation, and deliver the 10 partnership actions for modernization, to provide more opportunities for Africa so that we can develop the all-weather China-Africa community with a shared future in the new era. Ladies and gentlemen, friends, as an African proverb says, a friend is someone you share the path with. Our shared experiences through challenging times have taught us to support each other, and our common pursuit of development has made our friendship stronger. I hope the Volume 5 of Xi Jinping, the governor of China, will help more Kenyan friends better understand China and gather greater consensus and momentum for an even brighter future for our bilateral relations. Last but not least, I wish this forum every success. Thank you. Thank you very much, Minister. Key messages of the 4th plenary session of the 20th CPC Central Committee, highlighting our 15th five-year plan and its alignment with.
Thank you very much in China. The other thing is, allow me to associate myself. Reached out to other leaders and formed the broad-based government. Your Excellencies Bitu Salachi, MP, Hassan Omar, Secretary General of the UDA Party. Ni hao. UDA Party. Ni hao. It is an honor to join you this morning And I extend warm welcome to our distinguished guests from the People's Republic of China. We are pleased to host you here in Nairobi. Fifth volume of Jinping's book, The Governance of China, of the relationship between our two nations, of ideas, scholarships, and cultural exchange brings together publishers, academics, journalists, leaders, and young people, reminding us that cooperation is built not only through infrastructure and trade, but also through shared understanding. As the book notes, and I quote, civilization become richer and more colorful through exchanges and mutual learning, end of quote. The newly released volume offers insight into how China views the statement that, and I quote, the people's wish for a happy life is our mission, end of quote. This is a principle that resonates deeply with our own aspirations as Kenya. Under the bottom-up economic transformation agenda, we are committed to expanding opportunity, strengthening public service, and improving the welfare of every Kenyan household. China's journey reminds us that meaningful progress requires constant reform and adaptation. President Xi reminds us that, and I quote, reform and opening up is always an ongoing task and will never end, end of quote. Kenya shares this understanding. We are modernizing our institutions, digitizing government services, expanding connectivity, rebuilding our digital superhighway, and preparing our youth for the opportunity of the digital economy. As the book observes, without promoting IT application, we cannot realize modernization. We see this every day as technology becomes central to service delivery, economic growth, and national competitiveness. Our partnership with the China continues to grow across many sectors. The recent state visit by our President, Honorable Dr. William Ruto, to China shared commitment and set out new areas of cooperation that are now being actively implemented. But beyond infrastructure, digital development, or trade, we also recognize the importance of deepening cultural and intellectual ties. It is in this regard, Kenya is keen to expand exchanges between our scholars, writers, journalists, and creative industries. We welcome opportunities for joint translation and publishing, academic and youth fellowship, media placements between Kenya and Chinese newsrooms, and collaboration in digital storytelling and cultural research. These exchanges build mutual understanding and allow our young people to appreciate the richness of each other's cultures. We also see culture tourism as an emerging front in our cooperation. Kenya's heritage, our music, food, crafts, and diverse traditions offers tremendous potential for cultural engagement with the Chinese audiences. We would be pleased to work with our partners to promote cultural itineraries, festivals, film tourism, and heritage people-to-people ties, and promote tourism in both directions. You notice that the language is one of the largest barriers. It's the minister, the next time I come to China, this forum, for bringing us together. And I look forward to the conversation and partnerships that will emerge from today's forum. What I take from here myself is that knowledge is the engine of progress. And that engine is driven by reading. Reading is a fuel. That's what I, as Kabogo, take away from here. What do you take away? What do you expect? Thank you, Fieng Chang Gan Chi. Thank you very much.
精彩致辞，在习近平主席提出的新质生产力等理念，中国在信息通信、人工智能、数字经济等领域正在接近和成为领跑。中肯通过务实合作，为肯尼亚带来和平、平等、开放与包容的数字生态系统，相信会为肯尼亚现代化提供信息与智能的新的引擎。女士们、先生们，刚才中肯两国嘉宾围绕《习近平谈治国理政》一书，共话现代化，共话中非合。两国友好关系
cooperation. Now, we will move to the book presentation ceremony.
请各位嘉宾合影留念。
Please join us for a group photo.
请各位嘉宾坐坐。
Please be seated.
Ladies and gentlemen, the first part of the today event is now successfully concluded. Please enjoy a short break. The discussion session will begin in 10 minutes after the tea break. We also outside during the break and kindly return.